world! My name is Slava and I have devoted the last 7 years of my life to raw or fruitarian lifestyle. During this time, not only I was pregnant and gave birth to 2 beautiful and smart girls, also using social media and online space, I have met many amazing people from around the world, living and sharing this lifestyle among others. I met and listened to the stories of hundreds of people who were helped to overcome health problems that today's medicine often calls incurable by returning to natural lifestyle and diet. Whether it was about physical health and diagnoses such as Crohn's disease, Alzheimer's, chronic migraines, diabetes, cancer, or mental health, for example, depression, almost all of those people I have spoken to who have had good guidance in transition to this lifestyle have seen amazing improvements in their condition and overall quality of life, many times a complete resolution of their problems. Today, I myself can compare how I felt 10 years ago. I used to have migraines, sometimes so bad that I had to lock myself into the dark room and I vomited. Despite getting enough sleep, I was often incredibly tired. I even went to see a doctor, but he didn't find any cause. Well, of course, several times a year I had flu, angina, cold, and all the common health problems, including menstruation cramps. All this is already forgotten past to me. And honestly, now when I'm talking about it, it seems like someone else's life, because I've already forgotten what it's like to be constantly tired, what it's like to have headache or a flu. My body is light, flexible, my skin is soft, and I don't feel any pain and I don't get sick. Also today, I can compare how my first pregnancy went, during which I still ate normally, and how the other 2 went, when I was already on a raw food, mostly on fruits. During my first pregnancy, I experienced leg swelling, heartburn, and basically everything that is considered as a normal part of pregnancy. However, during the pregnancies on a raw diet, I found out that none of this is natural, normal, and especially it's not necessary. Out of curiosity, I had blood tests done during consultations, and my indicators were brilliant, which cannot be said about the first pregnancy, when I was iron and calcium deficient. The level of awareness of my body made also the labors incomparable with the first one. Also, postpartum recoveries were more fast and less painful. So, how did I get into raw or fruitarianism? The turning point in my life was my first labor, which was incredibly traumatic, a topic I will discuss separately in the future videos. I was depressed and in a physical pain for over a year after. I realized that if I don't want to repeat the similar experience, I can't hand over the responsibility for my body and health to doctors or anyone else. And I have to take the responsibility into my own hands, so I started listening to my inner voice. Gradually, I eliminated meat, dairy products, processed foods, sugar, and finally, cooked foods from my diet. For some time, I was on a raw diet, which means that I continued preparing meals from fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, but in uncooked form, only by drying it, not more than 42 degrees. After some point, I switched to the simplest form of eating. I eat fruits, seeds, and nuts, monostyle, mostly without any preparation, if we are not talking about cutting it. Also, with that, I engaged in fasting, yoga, exercises that help to return the body to its original state after childbirth. I also studied psychology, psychoanalysis, spiritual and esoteric literature. Then I applied everything I learned into my life. At some point, people naturally started approaching me for help with their health, diet, pregnancy, labors, and lifestyle in general. I have answered the same questions over and over again. So that's why I decided to share my experiences and knowledge with other people, so that you don't have to repeat the mistakes I made along the way, and so that you can enjoy the life and your body to the fullest as soon as possible. And whether it's about raw food, useful types and recipes, fruitarianism, interview with other fruitarians, fasting, pregnancy, childbirth, or other topics that my life's journey includes, and which I would like to share on this channel, believe me, there is a lot to look forward to. So if you are interested in these topics, click on the subscribe button so that you don't miss any videos. I wish you all a beautiful day and see you later!